Hey guys, what's going on? Back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you some really cool things from 0.14's out that I made. This was not my design. This was someone else's design. Now, it is a brewing station for when you have little resources, or very low resources, I should say. But what happens is we're going to wait for these potions to come out, and we're going to grab them, and as you can see, water bottles automatically get put into your brewing station, I should say. So don't worry about that. I'm gonna grab a couple more bottles, I think. Get one more bottle, and then I'm going to put two more in there just to fill it up. Okay, and then what you do is you push this button, and nether wart goes instantly into there. So I'm gonna make, what do I want to make? Let's make, yeah, why not? Okay, so right after the nether wart goes in, your golden carrot will go in, and I don't know all the recipes. I know that magma cream makes fire resistance, your glycerine melon makes healing, jump boost with the rabbit's foot, tear gas I think is regeneration, and then blaze powder is, oh boy, I want to actually say that that's not speed, but it's something else, something with that. And then you have your water breathing. Now I don't have a speed potion, and there's a reason for that, because I don't use, oh, night vision. How convenient. How convenient. Okay, so that's basically how this works, and I'm gonna go to creative to show you guys how it works, or how to build it. Now this was Kin's design. I will try to put his channel in the description, the video. Yeah, anyway, he called himself Kin. It's like K1 Inc, I think. And it's a really good design. There's a few things that I left out, but that's okay. The things that I left out were like right here. So I'll show you what I left out. Right here, well, I guess I can always show you in the video, but I'm just gonna fix it real quick. I'm not gonna hook this up because there's really no point in hooking it up. So a lot of this though got modified to kind of fit my kind of our stuff that we have now here in the Pocket Edition. Okay, so basically, alright, so let's get to work. Alright, so you're gonna want to make a 4x16, 2, 3, 4, a 4x16 area with whatever block of choice you want. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Now, after you fill in this area with whatever block your choice, you will grab out, well, let me finish this first and then I'll tell you guys what you're going to need. and then I will start with the tutorial. So after you've got your 4x16 area that you see here, you're still going to need your block of choice. You're going to need a lot of hoppers, maybe a dropper or two. You're going to need a brewing stand. This is very resource friendly though, so don't worry about that. You're going to need a water bucket. You're going to need glass bottles, which are where? Which are right here. You're going to need... Oh, you're going to need a lot of droppers, never mind. So you're going to need a lot of droppers and a lot of hoppers. You're going to need item frames. You're going to need... I think that's about it, actually. Let me check. Hopper... Oh, chest. You're going to need chest. Okay. So there's that. That's all you're really going to need. Let me double check that. Oh, and wood buttons. Then you should be good. Let me make sure I didn't leave anything out. Alrighty. So, put that there for a second. Okay, so now, what you're going to do is you're going to take your block of your choice. You're going to go from this corner here, and you're going to go 1, 2, leave a space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Now this farm here's been, or this, not farm, wow, this one's been extended out like this because I wanted it to go like that. Now you can do that. So instead of it being 16, it would be 18. And then I extended this out a little bit, or I should have, I guess, because I did this one wrong a little bit. I put the row in the wrong spot, but that's okay. I'm just gonna extend this out one, so it'll be. So note to self: when you actually do this, you do it here, not where I did it. But I already did it, so. Alrighty. So now you're gonna grab your hoppers. Now, I haven't done this yet, so this part's gonna be all new to me. I'm gonna be winging this part of this design. But you're gonna put a hopper down. You're gonna put a chest on top of that hopper. You're gonna put a hopper going into that hopper. Oop, not a chest. What the? Okay, you're gonna put a hopper going into that hopper. You're gonna put brewing stand. Where's your brewing stand at? And then you're gonna put your brewing stand back behind. So you should never have to enter your brewing stand ever again. Okay, so now you're gonna make your next two parts of this brewing station. You're gonna put a hopper on top of your brewing stand. You're gonna put a hopper going into your brewing stand like this. You're gonna put two double chests. Well, now you don't have to put two double chests. You can put single, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna put two double chests here. So one on the hopper and on this block here, and then you're gonna go back behind and you're gonna put another chest back there. So these are gonna be for your bottles and your glass bottles. So this one's gonna have your glass bottles, and this one's gonna have your bottles. Okay. So if you wanted to, you can actually put a thing of water here. That's what I'm gonna do. Put a thing of water, I think. Or do I want to put that? I'll put it one more over like that one. I think I like that better. Yeah. So you're gonna put a water source block here, or wherever you want it. You can really put it wherever. Now, here comes the fun part. Your dropper placing. Alright, so your droppers need to go face a specific way. They need to all face this way. And in case you guys don't know, the way that you face is how your droppers are going to place. So if I was facing like this, they're going to place like that. If I was facing like that, they're going to place down. So you have to be facing this side where this is. You have to make sure that the face is basically facing you. The little like frog face thing. So you don't want to be looking at this. You want to be looking at this side of the dropper. Okay, and then you want to go all the way down until you hit the edge of the, not farm, I keep wanting to say farm, until you hit the edge of the, I almost wanted to say farm again, until you hit the edge of the 13 blocks or whatever. Okay, now you're going to start putting, not hoppers going into the droppers, but a hopper going into that block. And you're going to extend that all the way to this hopper. And this is going to be where your ingredients come in from and go into the brewing station. Alright, so that's done. Now, the next thing you want is the brewing station basically an automatic item grabber thingy. But the thing about it is, it's going to grab your bottles, right? Well, you don't want it to grab your bottles out. You want it to only grab, where to put it? You want it to only, you need a friggin' dropper here. Sorry. So not a hopper there, put a dropper there, so that it goes into the dropper. And so now, every time I hit that, it should spit my potion out. Let me test this. Yep. I'm probably going to set that up to the clock, but for right now, we're just going to do it like that. So put your chest back, so now when you spit it into it, it'll go into the chest. Okay, so now you're going to make your selection panel. So you're going to crouch down, put item frames on all your droppers, like this. And then you're going to grab your buttons, put buttons all along the back, or the bottom, so underneath the item frames, like that. Okay, and then the thing about this is, you want this to look as good as it works, so I'm going to cover up a lot of this, but not right now. The first thing I'm going to do is, you have to lock this hopper. You're probably thinking, why do you have to lock that hopper? You have to lock this hopper so that it won't, how do I explain this? So that it never grabs the items out that you don't want it to grab out, basically. So you're going to grab a repeater, a lever, and a little bit of redstone. Not a ton, but you're going to need a little. So scratch that. Make this right here, extend this out one more, so it ends up being 5. Yeah, 5. Like that. So you can put your repeater with a block. I mean, you don't have to do that. You can obviously do whatever you want. This is your design. Now I'm going to put a lever here. Well, maybe I can run it underneath. I don't know. So now, when I put an item into this hopper, or not that hopper, what the deuce? What'll happen is, when I put an item into here, it shouldn't get grabbed out. Now, if I flick the lever, and I turn this hopper on, if I look in here, there's nothing there. So you're gonna have to flick that for basically the on-off, which is okay. But that's how that's gonna work. And then you're gonna grab, see what else. I think that's it for redstone. I think that's all you have to do. Yep, that's it. So now, the thing that you have to do is go put all your items here. So like if you have to use redstone, I'm not going to put them all in. I'm just going to put that one in. You have to go through, put all the items in, and then you do all that. Now, I'm not going to test if it works because I know it works. And then if you say you're running low on an item, to fill it, you would just tap on this, not the block, but the bottom of this dropper. Now, if you wanted, you could leave this open so that you jump up and just hit the top. If that's too hard to hit the little bottom piece right there. But really the item frames don't get in your way that much. So now, you're going to want to pretty this up with whatever you want to pretty it up with. I'm going to use stairs to pretty it up. You can use whatever you want to use. Not hoppers, what the freak. Whatever you want. Like I said, I'm going to use stairs because I like the look of stairs. Now, the thing with this design is, really, it takes up a lot of space, so I'm going to try to make a design, my own design, that uses not as much space this way, just this way, maybe. That way you're not, just, limited to the certain space issue that you have here. You can feel free to, kind of make the design however. Most of it's going to be done underground, stuff like that. Now, I'm going to pretty this up a little bit differently. I'm going to make like a little room here. So I'm going to pretty that up, or make that look nice, like this. And then I'm going to make this little room, and like that. And then we're going to put half slabs there. Oop, not there. There. And if anyone's confused, I'm going to be doing another video on this here pretty soon, I would assume. Or you can just check out Ken's video. He doesn't put, I don't know, the main thing that you would need is just the hoppers. That's all you would really need. It's just the dispensers and the hoppers. But he builds it a little bit different. So if you want my design, come to me. If you want Ken's, go to Ken. That's just personal preference on what you want. But it's whatever. I'm gonna pretty this up a little bit more, because I want this to look nice. I want this to, look nice, because I want it to be able to present nice. Now, I didn't pretty up the other one, just because I knew I was gonna have to show off a little bit of redstone, so I just kind of left it open. But I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of suggestion on what you can do with your design. I'm gonna take this stair here. I'm actually going to turn the stair, like that, and we're going to run the stairs all the way around, like this, and then, that should be good. Of course it starts raining when I freaking record. It always seems to rain when I record. That's okay. We're just going to power through it, because it really doesn't make my device lag that much. Now, you don't have to pretty this up like this. You can do whatever you want, like I said. But I'm just going to do it the way I want to do it. But it's whatever you want. It's your build. So it's whatever fits you guys best. Now, I'm going to take stairs, and I'm going to run stairs going up, probably upside down like that. Or do I want to start them like this? Or do I want to start them? Do I want to start the stairs? Oh, I do like that. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna pretty this up a little bit more, just so it looks, as presentable as possible, and just so it looks nice. Okay, so there's pretty much the design done. Whatever you want to pretty it up with, pretty it up, you know. I'm going to try to work on a design that also has a storage system, because this design just doesn't have one. And that drives me nuts that this design doesn't have one, but it wasn't my design. I liked this design just because it was fairly small, and that's the reason why I had to make a tutorial on it, because I loved the design, the way that it was built, because it was just kind of decent size for what you were doing. So then you're gonna put doors in here, obviously. Obviously, and that's gonna be the end of the video. And my little room here is done, and I will see you guys hopefully in the next one. I did not think this video was gonna be that long. Holy cow.